For one night, and one night only, we have the best teams in the world skating for the top title. Welcome to the Synchro Skaters Club. Awkward pause.
Guys, welcome to Season 1, Episode 20, the Senior Worlds Review. I apologise on behalf of Sabrina there, because I don't know what the hell that was. She claims it was an American accent.
No. I tried to do something like that on the junior episode.
Yeah,
And you were on board, you were laughing. This was just an epic
Well,
fail.
I was laughing then, so, you know.
Probably laughing at me, not laughing with me.
Welcome back to one of the final episodes of this season. Season 1, as I've said, Episode 20, Senior Worlds Review. I know. We got here, Brie. I didn't think we would.
No, I don't think either of us thought we would, to be honest. But this is very exciting. It's been a big weekend.
It is. It's been a huge weekend. I think there was some shocks, there was some not so shocks, so it's going to be good. We're going to chat.
There is a lot to chat about.
There's a lot.
But Afton has something she wants to say first.
I do. I don't mean to lower the tone, guys, but I'm going to proceed to lower the tone. Sabrina and I do this for fun. This is a hobby. We sit here as two friends who love synchro, and all we do is chat about synchro. You guys are not always going to agree with what we have to say, and that's fine. You're not always going to agree with what our guests have to say, and that's fine as well. We don't always agree with what our guests have to say. But I would just really like to remind everyone just to be kind, yeah? And cut us all a little bit of slack, and just remember we're doing this for fun, okay?
I think I asked for hate in one of the first episodes.
Honestly, she was joking. She was joking. Anyway, I don't want that to dampen the mood because we've got a really exciting episode. So apologies, but I just felt I had to get that in there.
Yeah, we're just here for shits and gigs. So
we're just a girl. We're just girls. We're just girls.
Just a girl.
Anyway,
with lots of opinions,
today.
But that's fine.
Yeah, lots of opinions. And we open ourselves up to it, we get it, but just be kind if you're combating us or if you're going against what we think. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough said.
Disagree. But on this one,
100%.
I feel like everyone agrees on the next point.
Oh, so we're continuing with lowering the tone.
I don't know if this is lowering the tone, because this is talking about the competition.
Right, before we get into an overview, PDFs, scores, your opinions, we just need to bring up the live stream.
Afton's favourite topics.
Oh, guys.
Every competition that we've watched. She loves to have a good moan.
I don't swear a lot, and Mum, if you listen, I'm sorry.
I would agree.
I'm fucked off at this.
It was fucking terrible.
Angry.
Yeah.
I am angry.
There was no...
So we start with the poor excuse from the ISU. Oh, we're just trialling out our new software for you. Bull, I call it. Complete and utter BS. So we proceed to pay the £20 to watch our sport. And it's the worst live stream, I think, of the whole season. Tell me, Sabrina, how did they manage to get women's football commentary?
I think, yeah.
Over the sport? Tell me. Someone tell me.
It was so bad. It really was.
It glitched. It had awful angles. I'm sorry, but some of that commentary was just wrong as well. Like, some of the stuff that was coming out of their mouths, I was like, oh, that doesn't seem accurate to me.
I thought Danielle was pretty good. She was
Danielle,
yeah.
Shout out to Danielle.
Yeah.
She was great. But all I'm going to say is that the other person that perhaps wasn't anything to do with Synchro. Sorry.
What was his name? I don't know his name.
I don't know.
He did tell us number. He's the one that does all the skating stuff at the moment.
It just frustrated me when they're saying things like, oh, you know, they've improved so much on last season because they're a place higher. No, there's just less competitors in this one. So they're going to be a place higher. Or like, oh, they had their fall. That's it. Their chances are ruined. What do you know, mate? Because they're not ruined. They got a bronze medal in the free programme. All right, I'll get off my soapbox now. But I'm really annoyed. And guys, I promise you, If the ISU do not continue to use that platform, I will die on a hill making noise loud enough, because it's not acceptable. Okay.
I also feel like it was just a bit of a joke that they said it is available free on TV in a number of countries.
Such a joke.
I mean, the list of countries that it was available was very, very limited. And from my understanding, in the US, you still had to have a subscription to Peacock.
Yes.
So you had to pay for that if you didn't already. Some of the...
I'm
it
pretty
was free
sure...
in Australia. That was good.
Wow.
Um,
Wow, fair. I'm pretty sure in Italy, though, they just got it wrong. It wasn't on TV, and it wasn't on TV Live, was it?
So they claimed that it was, and it wasn't. We don't have the full list of
No. I just
screens
think
it was supposed to be on, but to be honest, I don't really care because it didn't.
No. It's just frustrating, and it's just another barrier in our sport, and I would love an actual sorry, let me say that again. I would love a proper statement from the ISU, not some rubbish that we got because they were panicking because, you know, when Synchro make noise, there's a lot of us, so you're going to hear it. But
it was also very telling that it was on the Finland website, like the official competition website for a while, but it was quite telling that the ISU only announced ISU TV and the paying 3 days before the competition. Like, they knew they were going to get backlash.
Do you know what I loved?
What?
The competition to win 5 free passes.
Oh yeah, that was funny. It was like, oh, we've pissed them off, let's have a competition.
5. At least 50.
I mean, shout out to the media team. They have nothing to do with the actual decision making, and they're just polishing shit basically. So
yeah, 100%.
They're just dealing with it the best that they can. But it's just down to the actual ISU.
I'm disappointed. I really am very disappointed. And now all the bloody videos are on YouTube.
But it just completely defeats the purpose. Like, you want to watch it live because you want to watch everything all in one as if you're at the event. Yeah, sure, we can go back and watch individually on YouTube every now and then if there's a program you want to watch, but it's not the point.
Yeah,
it's really not the point.
I agree. I think, what more can we say other than we hear your frustrations? Sabrina and I were just as frustrated. When I found out, I messaged you, didn't I? I was like, you haven't me on. We have to pay.
Yeah.
Like,
I sent it to a group chat and they were like, what do you mean it's free every year? No, you don't. I was like, well, surprise.
Right, enough negativity. It's the best event of the year. Let's pick the mood up, Brie. Come on.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Run us through some history.
Yes,
I want to learn about
did for the Junior Worlds episode.
Please.
So, if you didn't know, the World Synchronized Skating Championships were held from the 4th to 5th of April this year, 2025, in Helsinki, Finland. They were held at the Helsinki Ice Hall, which has a seated capacity of 8,200 people. And this was sold out for both days.
I feel like if they'd have had double the capacity, it still would have been sold out.
I agree.
I kind of wish they had.
Love to skate. It's
they
fantastic. No notes. The competition, the World Synchronized Skating Championships, have been held annually since the year 2000, when the ISU started taking us a bit seriously.
Year 2000, and nothing changed, but they live on the water. And your great granddaughter is pretty fine.
Is this the Jonas Brothers version or the original version?
Oh, the original. Busted all the way.
Okay, just checking.
Jonas Brothers version. Who do you think I am? Sorry about that. Annually since 2000. Carry on.
It is the 4th time the competition has been held in Finland. It's always been in Helsinki. I mean, it makes sense. But it was there in 2001, in 2011, in 2019, and of course now 2025.
Nice.
So, killing it.
I think let's have a look at who's been winning it then. Country-wise, Finland are on top. 10 golds, 13 silver, 9 bronze, with 32 total medals. That's actually insane.
Loves it.
That over doubles second place.
Literally. So Sweden are coming in second with 6 golds, 5 silvers, and 1 bronze, so 12 overall.
And then we've got Canada, who have more medals but less golds, so 5 golds, 4 silvers, and 6 bronzes, with a total of 15, which is crazy. They've got 3 of those 5 golds in the past 4 years.
Yeah. Then we have Russia with 3 golds, no silvers, and 2 bronzes, so 5 overall.
Interesting. I thought they'd have more than that. I don't know why.
I think it was just like those few years where they really peaked it.
Oh, sorry, me. And then the US, no golds still. 2 silvers, 6 bronzes, total 8. I'm not sure if this has been updated, including the results of like a few days ago. So
I think it was. I did have a look. I'm pretty
was
sure it was updated. Yeah.
Wow, someone's updating the Wikipedia pages nice and quick. So even though Finland are at top for the country, they're not at top for the teams. We've got the almighty team surprise. 6 golds, 5 silvers, 1 bronze, total 12. You know, Rockets are on their tail though, aren't they, with those gold medals that they're gaining now?
Yeah, although you still have, coming up second, you still have Marigold with 5 golds.
You do.
7 silvers, 2 bronzes.
14 total medals, crazy. Tied with Helsinki Rockets, 14 total medals, but 4 gold, 4 silver, 6 bronze. They do get a bronze a lot, don't they, Rockets? I was very happy for them. They finally got their gold.
Yes, they did. We'll talk more, but
We will.
they were good skates. Then you've got Paradise with 3 golds, no silvers, and 2 bronzes.
Les Supremes, 3 golds, no silvers, and a bronze.
Then Nexus with 2 golds, 3 silvers, and 3 bronzes. So they've been on it quite a few times.
They have. Team Unique, the lesser of all the Finnish, 1 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze. Still pretty good, if you ask me.
I mean, to even be up there on the podium at all.
I know, right?
Then the Haydenettes with no golds, 1 silver, and 6 bronze medals. That's crazy.
It is, isn't it? I didn't realise how many bronzes they had. And then we have Black Ice from Canada, no golds, 1 silver, 2 bronze.
And then finally Miami University coming in with the 1 silver medal.
Interesting.
I love that for them.
Alrighty, shall we get into it? Shall we get into it? Should we do a bit of a deep dive?
Absolutely. Let's go. Like normal, we'll start at the bottom and work our way up.
We will.
All the above. That's okay. We watched all the teams.
We did.
Single one.
We did.
Committed
Only
to the
20 teams this year, though.
Yes.
Which is sad, really.
Well, I think like Turkey was cut out because of the qualifying scores.
Yeah.
Who else hasn't been? Latvia hasn't been in a couple of years, I don't think.
South Africa's not been in a while.
A
very long time.
And obviously Sweden's not there.
True.
So
Russia.
if you take out Russia, Latvia, Turkey, and Sweden, that's 4 countries. So
yeah,
24-ish.
Yeah,
teams.
True.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
it was a small pool.
It was. So in 20th place we have Team Zagreb Snowflakes from Croatia. They got a very respectable total score of 94.99. They came 19th in the short and 20th in the free. Their short programme, they got 30.79, and their free, they got 64.20.
So their short theme was Survivor and their free theme was Avatar.
I did like their themes.
Yeah. I'm just whipping out the One Direction notebook. So I can
Go
find
for
my
it.
little,
The,
my little
the
notes.
trusty One Direction notebook.
Absolutely, it's got all the notes from all these competitions. The short program, the fall was rough. I felt very sorry for her. It was a back outside counter, and she just turned forwards and just went. So felt really bad for her there. And then also at one point there was a knee slide. Always risky business with the knee slides at the moment, but her skirt got stuck.
There was a few of that, wasn't there? Skirts getting stuck.
So that was a
Less
shame.
than ideal. No,
But
it was. Hey, I liked their short program theme.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty good. They got a decent PDF. Moves 2, spin 3, I3,
Spin 3's
PR1,
good.
steps 1, travel 2. So
Pretty good. A peppering of minuses and pluses, so a mixture, and pretty good components.
yeah. And then free program, PDF. No. Oh, they did have a 4. It was outside of the competition in the pivoting block.
I found
Oh, wait.
some of...
No, it wasn't the pivoting block. The line's just hitting the pivoting block. Where was the 4?
Sorry, without trying to bring up the live stream again, I found the filming of it quite annoying. You missed I don't remember where the 4 was. You missed quite a lot of crucial bits, but they got a pretty respectable PDF. A mixtures of 1s, 2s, and even a 3 in there. So go Zagreb Snowflakes. Good for them.
Yeah. They did pretty well, really. They had, I can't remember where the 4 was. I don't know why I didn't have it written down. But they have they did have the collision in the lines at the pivoting block. I did find it interesting. Their whip was on a diagonal.
I'm not a fan of a diagonal whip.
No, neither am I.
If I'm honest.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards.
Alrighty. Yes.
19th place, we have Team Fusion from Spain. Their total score was 96.22. Their short, We Are Here, got them, where am I looking? 29.10. And
I love those dresses.
free voler got 67.12. So, good. But you love the dresses?
I love the short dresses. I don't know why. I just think they almost look like Sleeping Beauty-esque. I love them.
They were beautiful. However, the white ruffles I just didn't think quite looked right upon reflection when I watched it on the weekend.
Okay, fashionista.
I have a description for them that I'm going to refrain from saying.
No, say it.
Oh. I'm really
Toilet
sorry.
roll?
I really like Fusion, but the white ruffles just didn't. I mean, the dresses overall were beautiful, but to me, the white ruffles like wet toilet paper.
Oh, wow.
Like, I love the vision, but the crinkled white, it just...
Fusion, don't listen to her. I loved your dresses.
Sorry.
Let's look at their PDFs. Unfortunate fall in the travel. It's always unfortunate to fall in an element, let alone a moving element like that. So it's just unfortunate, really, isn't it? But, Sync Spin 3 again in Section 2, PI2, moves 2. Good calls in their short programme. Just shame about that fall, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Free
they were
programme
19th
wise.
after the free. Came 19th.
Yeah.
So they moved up a place.
Again, fairly decent calls, not bad at all.
Yeah.
Group lift 3. It's bloody good.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. One of their
Fair
Billman's
bloody
touchdown, but aside from that, it was pretty good.
Right, let's jump to 18th place then. So we move quite a lot of points now. I think we firstly need to shout out Unity. They had 2 alternates in, am I right?
I believe.
Due to a fall in their official practice or in a practice at Worlds. So I think especially the short program day, you had skaters skating in that had no idea because they hadn't even skated the program yet. So fair play to them. You don't often hear of alternates being used, but this season we have heard alternates being used quite a lot.
Yeah.
But a very respectable 117.37, 18th in the short, 17th in the free. In the short programme, they got themselves a score of 34.78, a little bit lower, I think, than what they used to, but obviously, given the circumstances, fair play. And then 82.59 in their free programme. So sorry, you go.
No, I was just going to say the short was I Was Made for Loving You, and the free was Starry, Starry Night.
Preferred the short, if I'm honest.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like this short costume.
I'm not a fan of an all-in-one, I will say that. Sorry, Unity, I'm not. And I didn't like it when Unique did it. I've not liked it when Rockettes have done it. I just don't like it.
No, I didn't think the style of this one was particularly in the open back. It just didn't look right. I'm sorry.
PDFs. Sink spin 4. That's awesome. Steps 2, moves 2, travel 2. You know, like, wasn't bad. I will outrageously comment on their moves. I think for me, if they just get their legs a little bit higher, that they'd be winning.
Yeah, valid.
You know, I think that's my only point for Unity. Dare I say a point?
Free.
Free, yes.
Group of 4 got downgraded.
That's a shame.
But otherwise, a pretty solid PDF. Pair element 4, that's hard with a lot of pluses.
Yeah. Especially with alternates in, like, fair play.
Yeah. They had a fall in the intersection.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate fall. I felt well bad for them.
Yeah. But, no, pretty solid, really.
Yeah.
They did
They
well
should be really happy
considering.
with that.
Yeah.
Considering the circumstances, they should be happy with that. Right, moving swiftly on then.
To
17th
icicles.
place. Team Icicle Senior. I feel like we should always caveat this with, we feel really awkward talking about our old team. Icicle Senior, they got a score of 123.48, 17th in the short, 18th in the free. In their short program, they got 41.39. Pretty good calls. Probably not got the intersection or the steps that they wanted, but still some good calls in there.
And it looks like they're having the same issue with the travel element getting called like the juniors were having.
They certainly look like they were having fun though.
Yeah.
Didn't
the
they?
Final countdown.
The final countdown. If we look to their free then, 82.09, they had a little issue in their group lift, which was hard to watch. It's always hard to watch, really, isn't it? When your dress gets caught.
Yeah.
And those like...
You could see the nerves after that.
Yeah. It's those like 5 to 10 seconds of just standing there feel like minutes, don't they? Because it feels like everyone's just watching you stand there when you should be doing something. So yeah, it's a rubbish situation to be in.
I was having this discussion with the people I was watching it with. That coaches should try. I mean, you're not planning for it to fail, but you should have a plan for if it does fail and what you do, so you don't just skate. Because the poor things look like they just didn't know what to do. They were so lost.
Yeah, they look like deers in headlights. Didn't they?
You need to have choreography if it goes wrong.
Yeah. It's a situation no one ever wants to be in, isn't it? I think I remember a few years ago when it happened to Rockettes, and they dropped a lift and it was like, oh, they just have to stand there and it's really awkward. So, but let's not let that detract from all their other great stuff that they had. They got a pairs 3, intersection 4, twizzles 3, no hold 4. So they got some good calls. I know they would have been
Mother Nature, not Mother Earth.
Yes. We are sorry.
Told off.
Very sorry. But, you know, they would have been perhaps a little bit sad about the outcome, but I think they should still be really happy with the way they skated.
Yeah, absolutely.
16th place.
Starlight Elite from Switzerland.
Yeah.
Total score of 147.61. Their short program got 48.08, and their theme was Make Noise. Their free program got 99.53. Oh,
You'd be devastated, wouldn't you?
you're so close to cracking the hundy.
You'd be
and
devastated.
It was The River of Life.
Interesting thing.
No, I'll say that when we talk about the free. Short PDF. Pretty good.
Yeah.
This is like the first one where we've seen more 4s.
Yes. Unfortunate fall at the start, but recovered well. feel bad for them. They got steps 1.
Yeah.
I think the tech panel were on a bit of a... When I say tech panel, Amanda, you are on a bit of a... Hey, I rate it.
What she can call.
She does. She knows what she's on about. So, we had quite a few comments. Oh, the tech panel was really harsh. No, I just think it was accurate.
Yeah.
Anyway. Starlight Elite. Just overall a good program, really, wasn't it?
I just didn't understand the make noise.
I didn't understand either of their themes, but...
The free, this is what I want to talk about, was very motivational. The music, it was really, if you were actually listening to the lyrics, very, very motivational. Not sure how that equates to being the river of life, but it was very inspiring.
Themes are just getting a bit much for me, but let's not let that detract from their skating. They had a lovely, clean free.
Yeah, very clean.
Didn't they?
Very good
Pizzle's
PDF.
4. Yeah. Not many minuses.
Not at all. Yeah, that's very impressive.
So, just no notes, just good. It's great to see, and I hate to say the bottom half, but we're in the bottom half. Teams in the bottom half achieving PDFs like this,
That's what you want. Yeah, nice and clean.
Yeah.
Max -2, but only a couple of them. It's good.
And that was a pairs element, which is hard to synchronise anyway,
Yeah.
So
Fabulous.
fair play, Starlight. Right. Next we have Zulu from France, 149.10, 15th in the short, 14th in the free.
With Revenge in the short.
Yes,
Tron in the free.
I do like the Tron program. I will say that. Their short program got them 48.58. Gosh, 13th, 14th, and 15th in their short was close. It was all within like a point.
Yeah.
But yes, 48.58 in their short, 100.52 in their free.
Cracked a hundy.
They did. Their PDFs are pretty good. Very minimal minuses now. In the 2s, 3s, and 4s, which is nice to see. And then they're free. Again, very minimal minuses. Very minimal. So, and just one fall. I can't remember when that fall was now.
It was, I have it written down. In the intersection. There was a collision. Oh no, there wasn't a collision. There was a trip and there was a fall. So someone caked it and someone nearly caked it. But only one got called.
Got you. Okay, good to know.
Next is where the collision was.
Yeah.
I felt so sorry for them. So in 14th place we have United Angels from Germany. They got a total score of 152.58. Their short program got 51.15. The theme, I get my words out, was Revolution. And then their free program, I did feel very sorry for them. 99.81. They definitely weren't happy with that.
No.
The theme was Intrusive Thoughts, but they had a very nasty for the pivoting block. The cursed pivoting block. It always wants to get knocked one down. More good.
It's probably the worst place to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
It moves so fast. There's so many blades near you.
Yeah. And they got the deduction for the interruption and excess, so it means they didn't get in quick enough because they just.
It's 10 seconds, isn't it?
So hard to get back. Yeah. When the teams just disappeared, they've gone. But anyway, their short program PDF. Very good.
Was very good. 1, 2 minuses and some high component scores. So, good for them. God, just looking at that PDF for their free, it's hard to look at.
Yeah.
Impressive they still got pivot block 2, isn't it, really?
Everyone just kept going.
Yeah, fair play, but yeah, it's hard when that happens. I don't even remember Rockettes a few years ago, quite a while ago now. It was probably 2018. They were at Finlandia trophy, and their whole block just wipes out.
It's just awful to watch.
Yeah, it is hard. But hey, Team United Angels, I love you. I like watching them. I think they're great.
Yeah. All right, moving up.
Yeah. We've got
13th
place. Team Ice United from the Netherlands scored 158.58. They came 14th in the short and 13th in the free. Give us the themes, Brie.
Sorry, 152.58.
What did I say?
158. I'm sure they would love the 158.
Wow. My bad. 152.58.
The themes?
Yeah, tell us their themes.
The short was Masterpiece, and the free program was Continuing Their World Tour, Alma de Argentina.
So they got 49.87 in their short program, and they got 102.71 in their free. They looked very happy with that score.
It was a good skate.
It was a good skate. It was. If we have a look at their PDFs for the short, sink spin 4, steps 3. That's very good. Intersection 4, PI 3. A few minuses, not that many, but overall a good PDF, I'd say.
I really don't like white dresses. I'm really sorry.
I hate them. Sorry, that's really harsh. I don't like white on the ice. It gets washed out.
It does.
For me.
It was, yeah. When you're watching it on the screen especially, it just becomes a bit of a blur.
Yeah.
Not to take away from the skate, but it was
No, great skate, but I will never like white dresses, unfortunately.
Yeah, I couldn't get behind it. And some of them didn't look like they fit properly.
No. Free program, group lift 4, fair play. Pivot block 3, chisel 3, pairs 4. Their pairs element is good. It's good.
Yeah. They did the slide under the legs.
Yeah.
Into the spirals. It was very clean.
Even Danielle was like, "Oh, that was very well executed."
Yeah.
So
that was good.
It was good. Can we just pause for a second? What do you think to commentators? I think we've spoken about this before, talking during the skate.
Yeah, you don't like it.
I don't.
I don't know. I'm undecided. Because
Like,
if it was me, I love talking through it.
I do, but like I like talking, like yapping, like to my friends, like you. I don't like I don't know. You wouldn't be at the arena listening to a commentator, would you?
No. True. I guess it's such a tricky one because they're trying to make it better for TV, international viewing for people that don't understand it, but
it doesn't help when the commentator doesn't understand it themselves. Moving swiftly on. You might have to cut that bit out.
They rest of the PDF pretty good, very great. They just had an unfortunate fall in the intersection.
She bounced though, didn't she?
Yeah, girl went down, but she was up.
Got straight back up.
So
she was.
Hope she's okay.
Nice.
I like how the program built. I still love the Brazil program though.
Brazil was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. I wonder what country they're going to pick next season. Exciting. Okay. 12th place, Ice Fire Senior from Poland. Total score of 157.22. Their themes, Paso Doble for the short program. Loved. No notes. Actually, I felt like this was one of the most entertaining shorts.
Really?
Yeah, I really liked it.
I do like the starting position.
Just the art. Yeah, I was very impressed. But I've said this since the Shanghai Trophy. Which one did I go to?
Yeah, Shanghai.
Yeah, I've said that since then. And then their free program was Messengers of the Nordic Gods.
So many Nordic ones.
So
it's crazy.
In the was it someone said they did Nordic, but they're not even a Nordic country. They got 52
they had a
0.62 in the short.
And a strong PDF.
Very strong. Very good.
Those steps 1.
Yeah, that's
Amanda was on one, wasn't she?
Yeah, but I agree.
Yeah, I don't disagree, that's for sure. I rate Amanda. I think what she says is pretty gospel, so.
Yeah, I love the program, but yeah, I agree. The steps just weren't quite there.
Free program though, 104.6, a strong PDF again. It's great to see that we're getting such high calls for most all teams now. It's good. I love it.
Yeah, they had one fall. Am I looking at the wrong one? Yes, I am. They had no fall.
No fall.
I'm so sorry. I take it all back. Very good PDF.
Right, 11th place, Team Olympia. A little shout out to Sam. I used to skate with Sam. She's on Team Olympia. They were in 11th place. Very happy with their skates, I think. 166.72 total. 11th in both the short and the free. Give us the themes, please, Sabrina.
So the short program theme was Eminem. No.
Real Slim Shady, please stand up. Please stand up.
The free program theme was ABBA. Oh.
Again, no notes.
Excellent choices this season.
Got a little bit of intel for us all, the insider info. The costumes had to be changed because they just got feedback that they didn't fit the music and people didn't like them. So they had to change their costumes for the short.
Sorry, the new costumes were horrendous.
Sabrina!
I've really gone at it at the costumes today.
I don't think they had a choice though.
No, but
I do prefer the original ones. Yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm sorry. It just wasn't for me. I did like how they had Slim Shady written on their legs.
No, I didn't like that part.
I didn't.
No.
But it just... do I say it? I've really gone on the costumes. I'm so sorry. It just looked like a pair of leggings. Like, it didn't look like a costume. It looked like an official practice outfit.
You're right. I'll give you that.
Really sorry. Mad respect to the team. Love the themes. I wish that the judges didn't hate your dresses and you had to change. I'm so sorry.
Also, they got sink spin 4 look on their short. One judge gave them a 3 and one judge gave them a -2.
Yeah. We love subjective judging.
Anyway, strong PDF. Steps 2 though. Like, it was clearly quite hard to get steps, but we see the next team has steps 4, but we'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, strong PDF. I think they'd be happy with that. Olympia had 2 lovely clean skates. They're free. I love their free so much.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good. When they do like the swimming. Oh,
all the arms.
It's just so good.
Choreography, 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
If you're an ABBA fan, it's a great program to watch.
It's incredible. But yeah, like high calls. They just did well.
Yeah. My thing says no notes. So
yeah.
Free.
Good for you, Olympia.
Loved. Okay, 10th place. Team Passion from Hungary. Total score 176.55. And then short program they came 8th in the short. Pop off.
Yeah, I'm just reading that. What the hell?
Pop off, Passion.
They beat Skyliners.
Yeah. So good. Okay.
Wow.
59.84 was their short score. And the theme for the short was just bang bang. It was the music.
Yeah.
2WEI, very popular person, artist, musician, I don't know what you want to call him. 10th in the free with 116.71, and their theme was Nothing is As It Seems. So, looking at the short
then. Pretty good.
Yeah.
They got nearly perfect, apart from they got steps 3, not steps 4.
And they did have a fall.
Oh, yes, but they still got into section 4 PI4 because she literally fell through her gap. It was very impressive.
She knew where she had to go. Didn't matter how she was going to get there regardless.
Like, fair play, gal. Like, good for you.
Moves downgraded, but other than that, very good. I liked that the dresses, that was like one of the first bursts of like colour that we had. I mean, we had the pink from
You're right.
Poland,
There's been
but-
I'm getting confused. Sorry, it's Hungary's starting position I like. My bad.
This is
but-
Hungary.
Yeah, I said earlier Poland's, but I meant Hungary's. Yeah, you're right. It's been a lot of dull dresses this year. I don't like it.
So this was like, it was red. It was like, whoa,
Yeah.
let's go.
It was passionate.
It was. Haha, funny.
Their free program PDF was pretty damn good. Not quite as perfect as the other one. They again had a fall through an intersection. Clearly wasn't their time for intersections, but just it was really nice to see. There was lots of falls, but it was nice to see teams technically doing quite well. You know.
Yes. I also thought their free was the best that I'd seen them do it this season. Like the energy looked like the best that we'd watched it anyway.
I agree.
Could have realized or seen the effects and the style of Andrea, because I didn't realize she helps them, because obviously she's Hungarian. Duh. I didn't put two and two together, and then someone told me this week, and I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. You can see it. You can see surprise in there. You can see the.
It's like the arms glued down, isn't it? And like
you can just you can see her.
Yeah, you can.
What
You
a
sure
mind.
can.
All right.
You sure can. Right, we're halfway. 9th place, Team Jingo Ice Messengers from Japan. Total score 180.07. They came 10th in the short, 9th in the free. Give us their themes, Brie.
Obsessed. I really had no notes for these guys. The themes, the short was Avatar: The Way of Water. Dresses, stunning. No comments. The blue
Agree.
tights, the glove,
Agree.
the makeup. Oh,
Agree.
No notes.
Agree.
And then their free program was Top Gun again. Fantastic theme. Questionable dress
loved them.
choices, but
Oh.
someone
Okay.
told me it was supposed to be like, because it was like long on one side, and then the color at the bottom was like the engine taking off on the rocket or the jet.
Sabrina, it's a jet. It's not a rocket.
I knew you'd tell me off as soon as that came out of my mouth. That's why I self-adjusted. What is it? I fixed it. I didn't mean rocket ship. I meant jet.
They got 56.63 in their short, and they got 123.44 in their free. Honestly, I love Jingu. I think they are excellent to watch.
I agree.
They got a near perfect score in their PDF. Unfortunate fall in the no hold, but well recovered in their short program, and a very good PDF in their free. I love Jingu. I wish we could see more of them, but it's just a shame.
Is insane.
Yeah. It is incredible. If anybody, this is a long shot, because I'll be honest here, right, Sabrina? We would love to talk to Jingu, right? Because we think they're incredible. We're fascinated by them because, you know, Japan is just such a country that's kind of out the synchro loop, right? If anybody here listening knows someone on Jingu, knows someone on Jingu, or is on Jingu and would like to talk to us, please just drop us a message.
Because we've
for
tried to
season
message
2,
them and email them.
we've tried to message you and email, and we haven't heard anything back. And honestly, we would love to get you on for season 2.
Yeah, we're obsessed.
So that's my shameless plug, because we think you're incredible.
They're coaches. I'd love to talk to the coaches. Just to see how the
Same.
brain works.
But you're right, it's the choreography for Jingu. It's when they did, I think, was it the Beauty and the Beast program? Oh,
Mine was the Back to the Future, and they did the car.
Jingu is excellent. But yeah, excellent championships for them. I think they should be very happy with how they skated.
Yes. Fantastic.
Very happy.
All right.
Next, we have a bit of a surprise, I think.
Okay. So 8th place. Team Skyliners from the USA. Total score 186.40. Their themes, their short program was I've tried to say this and I'm going to butcher it again. En arranjois contua amor, something along those lines. It's like it's another Spanishy, tango-y sort of, I don't really know. I think that's the name of the music. But it also, I did think it was kind of a shame that it came straight after, I'm pretty sure it was Poland. They skated straight after Poland and you'd had this like really fiery, similar theme, and then the short just didn't do it for me.
Wow. I don't know why they got scored so lowly on their short. They had a fall, but it wasn't a major fall. Again, she fell through her gap, which was very impressive. Like, they kept doing it. I was like, what's going on? This
Girls
is so good.
gotta get in the gap.
But I didn't understand why they were scored so low, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. Just not their year. Yeah.
For their short, and then their free. Sorry, we I don't think we said they scored 58.57 in their short. Yeah, we did. And then in their free, they climbed a few spaces in their free. And they got 100
humans. Oh, sorry, I just talked over you. I don't know what I'm doing this morning.
That's okay. 127.83. Strong calls, strong technical, but it clearly just wasn't their year. Or maybe other teams are just getting good. I am
very curious as to what is going on in Skyliners, though, because mad respect to Josh Babb and Pamela May, but Josh was the only one listed at Worlds, as Pam has left Skyliners. She's moved to Hockettes. She's taken over. It was posted on Instagram a couple weeks ago now. I don't know. She is taken over as on-ice director for the Hockettes. So she's no longer... She's like moving away from New York.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I'd love to know.
Yeah.
Maybe just move away from the big smoke back into a different city. But wasn't she like a founder of Skyliners?
Yeah, I think so. I
don't know.
Wow.
But either way, both great coaches. Just interesting. He was the only one listed. Because she's been at some other competitions this year. Sorry.
No, sorry. That is interesting gossip. I'd love to know more about that. If anyone's got any more info, let us know. It's like the American version of Anu being like turfed out. Anyway, 7th place, Team Berlin won from Germany, obviously. They had some great skates, 191.88.
I thought they were from Berlin.
Get in the bin, Sabrina. 191.88. They came 7th in their short and 8th in their free. They... Go on, get the themes the right way round, Brie.
I'm really sorry. I got them wrong, okay? I'm just a girl.
The code is the short, and the free is...
the tango.
And
they said, someone messaged us and like, we wish the tango was shorter, but it's not.
Yeah. They did well. Their short program got them 64.93 and their free program got them 126.95. If we have a little cheeky look at those PDFs, good calls, a clean skate, so they should be really happy with that. And then
I do have a bone to pick.
Oh my god, you scared the life out of me. Go on.
I know we haven't got there yet. I don't like jackets in the kiss and cry.
Oh my god, okay. All right.
I'm really sorry, Team Berlin, but...
It's quite a Finnish thing. It used to be quite a Finnish thing, didn't it?
Yeah,
but they've stopped doing it now.
Anymore. I don't like it. I want to see your dresses. You're hot. You're sweaty.
Understood.
Why are you putting your jacket on?
Your palms are sweaty. Sorry, I'm in a real musical mood.
That's bad. You got that very wrong.
But no, a good, strong, short PDF. Clean skate in the free as well. Some high calls, group lift 4, pairs 4, no hold 4, twizzles 4.
Yeah.
No minuses either.
Great.
They should be very happy with that.
Fabulous. All right.
I want to talk about number 6.
6th place.
Team Ice on Fire from Italy.
Can I just say
196
something?
Oh, yes.
I told you so.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. You did.
I told
you
you they
did.
were going to do it.
I said
and
not
you
this
said,
year. And
no, not this year. And I said, no, they will.
I'll take that. I will admit defeat. You were correct.
Carry on, Sabrina.
196.26 total score. Short program was 64.99. Very good. Their
So I don't like white dresses, but I
Snowstorm.
like their white dresses.
But I feel like because it had another colour to break it up.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
straight
agree.
white. And the mirrors, it was, yeah. Whereas, I'm sorry, Ash United was just like straight white,
Yeah. I hear
Where's
you.
the-
I do hear you.
you know? Free program, they got 131.27. Ooh! And their theme was reborn, like a firebird, phoenixing.
I'm actually getting shivers thinking about it.
Little bird arms everywhere. Anyway, let's start with the short. Okay.
I have nothing to say
No, neither do I.
because it was just bloody incredible.
I'm really happy for them.
I'm so happy for them. They deserve it so much.
They're,
6th place.
yeah,
They're the
great.
4th best country in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy for them.
No notes.
Yeah, no notes. Free program again, like an excellent PDF.
They got 2 downgrades.
It did, but shush, let Ice on Fire have their moment. I just think it's incredible, and I know I keep shouting her out, but shout out to Miss Ella George. We had her on the podcast. I just think I'm so happy for her.
So proud of her.
So
The whole
bloody
team.
proud. Yeah, so proud of the whole team, but especially you, Miss Ella George.
And they were so happy in the kiss and cry. Everyone,
Oh,
half of them
they
were crying. They
were.
were jumping up and down. Yeah, loves it.
I do.
Maybe, who knows? Next year, top 5.
Watch this space, hey?
Podium?
Alrighty,
Who knows?
maybe. Like, they're 20 points away from the podium. It's doable.
What crack the coaches are on? I don't know, but it's working. Okay.
Okay. Shall we
place.
talk
Yes.
5th place? We're getting into the big ones now. I mean, friggin' hell, Italy's a big one, but yeah. Let's talk Nova from Canada. Total score of 209.07. 4th in the short, 5th in the free. Give us the themes, Brie.
The themes for Team Nova Canada. Short program, keeping me alive.
Oh, I remember they're free. Overthinking,
Free program,
isn't it?
Overthinker.
I just feel a bit weird about it, sorry. They actually beat Les Supremes in the short, and they got 69.27. And then in their free, they got 139.80.
I had no notes for either skate. I really
Yeah.
didn't. They did beautifully.
No,
I
they
did.
did.
It was so bad. The commentator. What was his name?
I don't know. I
It was
feel like
Mark
we
something,
need to.
wasn't it?
I don't even want to know.
I'm gonna look at it right now. It's Mark something. I'm sure it is.
Why? What did he say about Nova?
He goes, "This is the first time we've seen all the skaters of an equal level on the same team."
No! Why do I not remember that?
I don't know. I just he's like, "Yeah, this is the first team." Literally, I don't know what was before or after it, but like the exact words were all the skaters of an equal level. Bruh.
I have no words. It's embarrassing for the sport. It really is. It really undermines the sport.
Yeah, it
Anyway,
does.
They had a fabulous skate. They got some incredible calls, both in their short and their free. It's hard to talk about these top teams, isn't it? Because they are just so good. There's nothing really to say.
Yeah.
But
I literally
it
again
was-
have written no notes because they were just beautiful to watch.
Right, should we get into it then? So, possibly the biggest shock was who is in fourth.
Yeah. I felt sorry for them.
I did
It was the
too.
Falls.
Yeah.
Just wasn't their year, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So, in fourth place, we have Team Les Prem from Canada. Total score 219.41. Now, when we say we feel sorry, they're still getting 220 points.
They still got a baby bronze medal as well.
Yeah, so still doing amazing. But just not the year. They're 3-time reigning world champions. Their short program got them 68.50, and the theme was La Boheme. Their free program got them 150.91, so they came third in the free. So yeah, they got that little medal, which is fantastic. And the theme was humans.
Can I just say they did still get a perfect PDF in the short?
Yes.
And I didn't see the fall in the spin.
Did you not?
I saw she lost it, but she didn't put her hands down.
I think, but it's not. It's just considered a loss of control now.
Yeah, but you surely have to still put your hands down, because anything could be considered a loss of control, no?
I don't think it's called loss of control.
I love how they had 2 falls and they still only had 2 minuses. That's hilarious.
So they would have been in the +3s and 4s if they didn't have it, because it goes down.
Yeah. But hey, it was a cracking skate still. It just wasn't their day, was it?
Yeah. It was crazy.
They're free. They bloody brought it in the free.
They did. They had a job to do, and they got it.
They did. Wasn't quite as technically perfect, but it was beautiful to watch. They skated with power. I thought the speed that they were skating with was next level. But
the start of the free too. I feel like that was the best I've seen it.
Yeah.
Like it was so, they'd like throw these girls down this group lift, and that was the best I've seen it. It flowed so nicely.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. Third place. I'm surprised at third. Haydenets.
You're
From the
surprised.
USA.
I'm pretty sure I called this at the start.
Did we call... We need to have a look what we did call, actually. What
We
we
should have
said
done
it was
this
going to
before.
be.
But I'm sure I had Haydenets up there from the get-go.
So, Haydenets USA 224.77. They came third in the free... third in the short, fourth in the free. They got 76.53 in their short, and they got 148.24 in their free. Look, they were flawless, really. Let's put it bluntly. They were flawless.
Yeah. Stunning, love.
I know Sabrina loves them as well, so...
I do wish, both these programs, I have no notes. They were both spectacular this year. But I do wish we would get some more of their energetic programs back.
Same. I miss, their Prince program or their...
Run Boy Run.
Yeah.
The dancey one.
Yeah.
They've had some bangers.
I do too. I do. Oh, I've just pulled up who we thought was going to win. So I'm going to read that at the end.
Okay, good, great. The themes, the short was the fantasy of companionship, but it was the song, what is it, Claire? Is it Claire de Lune? No.
Why can't I think?
What's the song called? Hang on.
What's the song called?
Oh, that's what the song's called. Fantasy for Companionship. Not Why Do I Know What I'm On. It's not fucking Claire de Lune.
It was stunning, I will say. I was not the most interested throughout, but it was stunning.
Yes.
You have to appreciate their level of skating skills.
Yes. Everything about their 2 programs was classy.
Yeah, it was. They got Pivot Block 2. but very high, but very high calls. I will say that.
Aside from that, everything else. Oh, I3, not I4.
But still, some pretty strong calls, I would say.
All right.
We're getting into
place.
the domination, the revolution that is Finland.
It was so close.
So close.
Oh my gosh.
Not even a point. And Unique had to go and fall. We were all rooting for them.
But like, we'll talk about this later, but like a lot of people saying Unique should have won, but no. Like, yes, I agree.
But they fell, didn't
they? They fell, and like, the Rocketters have obviously been training that mental strength because that's what in the past they've struggled with. So both their programs and the mental training came into play, and they were the best on the day. Like,
that's what it is, the best on the day. Your season means nothing. It's the best on the day.
Yeah, you've got to be able to perform under the pressure, and they did. But Team Unique, so if you're living under a rock, their themes. The short program was This Is Unique, and the free program was He Had It Coming. From
some of their best ever themes. Some of their best ever themes.
Best free, 100%.
Yeah. Loved it.
Oh, so good.
They got a
total... Oh, you go.
No, you go.
Their total score is 234.29. Their short program was 77.31, and their free program, which they got first place in, was 156.98.
I don't think I've ever seen a PDF so good. Look at all the 4s and the 5s.
It's unreal. Like,
I have nothing to say. I think we just need a moment of silence for Finland.
Yeah.
They got a 10 on presentation. They got a 10 on composition. Oh.
Just the free. Oh. So, I mean, we haven't really split them up. We don't really need to, but they did have a fall in the short program.
It was so unfortunate.
Like, right at the end, she went to stop and she just wasn't on the right edge, and she just kept going.
You just can't help them, can you? Like, they're just ones you're just going to go.
Yeah, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So,
Unique, you were incredible.
You were incredible.
First place, though, was the Rockettes from Finland with a grand total of 235.37. First in the short, second in the free. Their short program was Northern Lights, wasn't it?
It was La Poème, Laponi, like Lapland, Northern Lights. Yeah.
I did love those dresses, thought they were stunning.
Stunning.
And then their free is obviously Smooth Criminal. It is incredible.
Yeah.
It's so slick. 79.49 in the free short program and 156.98 in the... Oh, sorry, that's Unique's. Let me start that again. 79.49 in the short program, 155.88 in the free. Mental scores, really, isn't it? I don't really think there's much to say. Just
stunning.
I loved their ending position.
In the free. There's something quite poetic about the team winning, hiding from the judges at in their end position.
And did you see the judges like peeking over?
Yeah, they were trying to spot where they'd gone. It was very cool. It was just beautiful. Kaiser was so happy. You could tell that she'd obviously done the maths in her head, because when the scores first came out, she was smiling and like she was tapping the skater that she was closest to. So she obviously knew.
She knew.
But everyone else was staring at the scores, waiting for it to be said what the final placing was and finish. And then it came out. It just... You saw one of
the girls like collapse, didn't you? I think she's been on the team like the past 4 years at least, and lived through those painful like second, third place finishes, and They deserved it.
They smashed it. They really did. It was quite fantastic.
So, Sabrina, if you cast your mind back to the beginning of this season, we did a little prediction.
Can I just take a bet on what we said?
Yeah, go on.
I think I said it was going to be unique, Supremes, Haydenettes.
Okay.
And I think you said unique Rockets, and I don't know who you would have said in third because you don't like the Haydenettes.
Can I just say I do like the Haydenettes? That is an incorrect statement.
Then Nova. I don't know.
Ooh. Okay. You said in first place Haydenettes.
Yeah. Oh, first place.
Second place Les Supremes. Third place Team Unique.
Okay.
And I said first place Les Supreme. Second place Unique. Third place Miami.
We both went a bit rogue.
Yeah, we did. We did.
That's kind of crazy.
Alrighty. Shall we see what the viewers thought?
I think we shall.
80% of you guys agreed with the result, and 20% didn't.
There's always going to be
Interesting.
people that don't.
Yeah, there is. There is.
I mean, I'm.
Do you agree with the result?
Yeah, I do. Do you?
I think Ice on Fire should have won.
Shut up.
Let's hear about some mentions then. So we got a lot of mentions for your unique Rockets and Ice on Fire. Not surprised. No.
All excellent skates, excellent performances.
But then we got some like other mentions from other teams. Some I'm not surprised about, like Jingu, Haydenettes, Olympia,
Berlin.
Nova, Starlight Elite. So yeah,
Pretty good. Nova's
good.
criminally underrated. I'm going to add that in right now. They deserve to be
Have more mentions.
I also was surprised that Les Supremes didn't get a mention.
I wonder if it's just a rebuilding year. Teams go in ebbs and flows.
I agree.
It's just one of those things. You know?
We got a lot of positive feedback though about how the event was. A lot of good things about the atmosphere, which I'm not surprised about.
Yes.
Apparently it was the crazy experience of someone's life.
I love that. Honestly, I don't know many other countries that would be able to. I mean, they could sell out like a 16,000 person arena, but 8,000 people is a lot of people to be performing in front of. So
Yeah,
I have no doubt it was probably the craziest experience of some of the skaters' lives.
We got love the atmosphere, 12 out of 10, best world since COVID, amazing, best synchro comp ever, phenomenal, crazy, you name it. If it was a positive adjective, we got it.
The Finns know how to hold a competition.
They do. A couple of negative things that people said. This one makes me wheeze. Too many Finnish people, and the speakers talked a little too much in Finnish.
Love, it was in Finland.
In Finland, there was too many Finnish people.
They did still do everything in English though.
Yeah.
So it's not like that other stream where they just spoke that we watched. Which competition was it?
The French Cup.
Where they just spoke in French on the live stream.
They may as well have been speaking French. The man may as well have been speaking French.
Like they did both. So I mean, I get it, but it's Finland. It's like the current home of Synchro. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, you don't get our sympathy there. Apparently they kept making people chant Suomi, Finland.
Which is just saying Finland, Finland, but you know.
And they felt it was unsportsmanlike. I'll chant it. Suomi, Finland.
We're also definitely butchering that.
Yeah, sorry.
And have we spelt it wrong on our doc? I'm sure.
100%. I've spelt that phonetically. Apparently, well, not apparently, we know there was a tough panel, but I think it was just accurate, if I'm honest. I really do.
I'm going to go back to what Chris said. I know we haven't mentioned him yet. Haven't we since we talked to him? No, we haven't. He brought up skating skills aren't as good as they perhaps have been in the past. And I think that's pretty valid. Like, the focus, the emphasis has kind of gone to tricks and...
Yeah, and axles and all this shit. Sorry, I swore again. I'm clearly very
that
passionate today.
Versus the quality of the skating. And then you look at the teams that are coming up the ranks that are doing well are the ones that have ice dancers behind them, that have basic skating skills behind them. And so I think the harsh calls are coming because as a general, we're all slacking on our skating skills side of stuff. Just my thoughts and opinions anyway. So
No,
tough panel. Yeah, but valid panel.
Yeah, I would agree. Sorry. We asked you guys what you thought about the live stream. Trash. Outrageous. I want my money back. Someone
my
commented
favourite
on
one's not on there.
Commentary was terrible. Why? What was your favourite one?
My favourite one was like, for this amount of money, it should have been in 4K and gold plated or something.
I didn't see that one. That's funny. It was trash. I'm sorry.
I think it especially was just the audio. I mean, yes.
That just topped it, didn't it?
We have the general complaints about the zooming and a commentator that doesn't really know what they're talking about and all that sort of stuff. But the having another sports audio played over the top of our live stream was really just like turning the knife.
In the wound, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also for me, it glitching on the Friday. I don't
oh my
know
God,
if
yeah.
Did it glitch on
I
playback?
rewatched it and it went to the the rainbow screen and everyone's looking at me like, Sabrina, what have you done? I'm like, I haven't done anything, I'm sorry.
I was watching it live when that happened. I was like, no. I've not just paid 20 quid for this to happen. Surely not. So...
And also, we do need to talk about the fact the videos are on YouTube afterwards. Yes.
Don't!
Great. Okay, cool. Put them on YouTube afterwards, but that's not the fucking point. The point is you want to watch it live, or you want to watch the entire competition. You don't want to
And you want to watch it on your TV as well.
Miss half of the key parts of the competition because you've got the short clip on YouTube. Like, yeah, great, cool, amazing. But that's not the whole experience.
I'm just angry. Anyway, let's hear about anything else that you guys have to say. Interesting, the first one. Fantastic how much the sport has developed. Yes, but is it developing? Is it almost, it's like peaked and now is it, you know?
It's like we just don't really have a direction at the moment.
We don't. We don't have a Chris. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Philippe's doing a decent job. We got to give him credit.
He is. We need to figure out what we want the sport to be. Do we want it to be singles? Do we want it to be 16 single skaters? Do we want to skate like an ice dance team? Or do we want our own discipline called Synchro?
There's so many. We could talk about this in circles for hours.
I think we're a little bit confused at the minute.
Yeah.
Maybe we're going through those confusing teenage years.
We're going through puberty, yeah.
Yeah.
Who do we think we are? Someone said they think the points were influenced by a lot of the warm-up groups.
That's almost the whole point of the warm-up groups.
I think the short program groups, obviously, they seemed a little bit rogue.
Yeah.
They were based on the challenger scores and that sort of thing. But there were a couple, I was like, what? Okay. But obviously, in the free program day, I thought it was fine. Definitely a reflection of where everyone was. Like,
You say the short program ones were rogue, like people.
I mean, they weren't. Yeah.
People pretty much scored in that order with a few, like hiccups. Turning on and off the lights. Let's talk about it.
I kind of liked it.
I didn't.
If you were
Sorry.
there, I feel like it really would have added to the atmosphere.
No, I'm still not here for it. Sorry.
No, I was. Warming up in the dark definitely would have threw me off a little bit. But apparently, as a skater, it wasn't actually that dark. Like, yes, the lights were dimmed, but when you're on the ice,
And you
it
also
wasn't...
knew about it, didn't they?
Yeah. So it wasn't like a... If anyone... Oh... This is a really rogue reference. If anyone watches the Broski... No, not the Broski Report. Brittany Broski's Medieval podcast. Anyway... Afton's looking at me like I'm an idiot.
I have no idea what
she does this thing with her guests, and they're in dark, and then the spotlight like jumps on them all of a sudden, and they're all like, "What the fuck am I doing?" And it's not a jump scare like that. It was a gentle. Everyone knew it was happening. That was very rogue story. I'm sorry. The relevance. Please continue.
Okay. This person wishes there were more comps in Asia. Yeah, we've said that before, but there is only Japan
Yeah.
that do synchro.
Well, Japan and Australia are on this side of the world, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's not really. It's just not feasible. Having 1 or 2 teams fly for 30 hours versus 20 teams fly for 30 hours.
Apparently, the food was weird.
Interesting. Dare I say it was just Finnish? Possibly. Just
A lot
not
of
what you
eggs.
used
They
to.
eat a lot of eggs.
And fish,
A lot of
don't
cold boiled eggs.
they? Just Scandinavian things.
Yeah, literally.
The others we've kind of already talked about. Someone said the programs don't hit like they used to. Again, kind of talked about. I feel like the Unique and Rockers Freeze did.
Yeah, I agree.
But...
And not to keep going on about it, but Ice on Fires did for me.
And Jingu.
They did. And Jingu. Jingu did for me as well. It's
And-
Jingu's choreography.
We're at it again. I feel like there were some that definitely did. It's the themes where you can't... When you can't figure out what a theme is
Yeah.
when they're skating,
Yeah.
I think that's when it's like the programs don't hit. It's kind of like,
yeah.
what is
I
this?
agree.
Or not even the theme, like just the piece of music.
Yeah.
If you're interpreting the piece of music, it's like, okay, cool, they're just skating to this piece of music. This is great. They're interpreting it well. It's when you've got the hundreds of cuts
I agree.
and you don't understand. Anyway, again, another high horse that we'll get off.
Honestly, I think the one thing we need to take away from this whole weekend is the Finns know how to organise a synchro comp.
They really do.
They do, don't they?
I mean, when they've got their own, the synchro tour going on domestically for the whole season, it's no surprise they're dominating the world. Apparently after the medal ceremony, all the Rockettes fans, I know we should say it right, Rockettes.
Rockettes.
All of the fans stayed. I mean, the team still had their boots on. They had their medals, but they still had their boots on, and they did like a little walkway for them. Like they were waiting outside, and they walked through like a little tunnel of fans cheering for them. And
Oh, that's so lovely.
it's so cute.
Isn't
Like
it?
a little after party for them almost. It was really cool.
That's really sweet.
So
I
just-
love that.
It's just the level of engagement that the rest of the world aspires to have, really, or all of us
It is,
synchro
isn't
nerds
it?
aspire to have.
It is. And on that note, I think that's a good place to end, respecting Finland and knowing that they will forever be the gods of synchro.
Yeah, overall just fantastic.
Thank you guys for listening as always. We've only got a few more episodes left of season 1. So keep keep tuning in, keep just being fabulous like you are. If you've any suggestions or things you want us to do over season 2, let us know. But for now, I think we're just going to say have a fabulous week. Sabrina, have you got anything to add?
No, I feel like you've covered that pretty good. It was a wild weekend to watch. So
It was. If you have skated this season, just have a little rest. Take the rest of April off. Chill out. Rest your bones. Get those sore muscles not sore and just chill out. Go see your family and your friends and just...
You deserve a break.
You do.
It's been a big one.
You do. Right. Shall we sign off for the week?
I think we should. I think that's today's done. Thank you for listening. We've just yapped for a very long time.
We have.
Was it interesting? Who knows? Probably not. We had fun.
We did.
All right.
Alrighty, guys. We'll see you next week.
Lots of love.
The Synchro Skaters Club.
Bye.